Dear Evan Hansen. Now, I saw like a brief clip of this movie and I thought it was just another type of a drama type film. But honestly, I was surprised at the fact that this is actually a full-fledged musical. Find out my thoughts on this film next. Hello everybody, this is Reviews with Ryan, and today I'm going to be talking about Dear Evan Hansen. This is directed by Steven Chbosky. He's directed films like Wonder and The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This film stars Ben Platt, Julianne Moore, Amy Adams, Amandla Stenberg, and Caitlin Dever. This is a Grammy Award musical about Evan Hansen, a high school senior who has social anxiety disorder, and his journey of self-discovery and acceptance after a fellow classmate commits suicide. Now, going into this film, I honestly didn't know that this was a musical, and I feel that Ben Platt, people have said that he's too old for this role. I honestly don't feel that. He was in Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2, and he did a really good job, and I feel like he does a good job in this role here. I feel like all the characters in this film, they do a pretty good job of their roles and what they have. Now, as far as the singing is really good. I do feel that some songs are better than others. There are some songs that felt a little cheesy, and those cheesy songs, it kind of made me feel like I was watching a little bit of a movie on ABC Family with kind of like the words and what they use, and then some of the dialogue, it felt a little cheesy at times. I felt that the movie was too long. The movie is 2 hours and 17 minutes. It's very much dragged out. I felt that we kind of go in circles with some of the scenes and it just dragged on, and because it drags on, it kind of brings down the movie a little bit. Also, there is depression and anxiety brought up in this film, and I felt like a lot of those issues, they're not naturally solved. It just seems like they're mentioned, but there really isn't really technically a solution for them. And I felt like that with this film, it kind of defeats the purpose of the film. I think also the problem with this film is it's just a basic drama filler in a high school setting. And also it just feels like the costume sets, they're really cheap, and they didn't seem like they really put a lot of thought into that. And just throughout the film, it just seemed like we're really in a film that just dragged on and was too long, that it just didn't even need to be at that point. And by the end of the film, I just felt like we really didn't solve a whole lot throughout the film. You know, we learn about this kid Connor that commits suicide, and we learn a little bit more about him and such. And that was kind of the point of the film, and of course self-discovery and such. But I just didn't feel like this movie really dived into those problems that much, and it suffers from really solving those problems. And really we get kind of a lifeless type like film, and a film that could have been much better, but more so an average film at that. So with that, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It has some interesting aspects that I like. There's some dialogue that's kind of clunky and cheesy. Some of the songs are a little cheesy. Others are better, but there is some good singing in it. So if nothing else, if you like musicals, you may like some of the singing in this. From a story perspective, it's really not that good. And it almost feels like a shallow 13 Reasons Why sort of. And that's really my thoughts on this film. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this film. Very much mixed reviews on this film that I have seen, but I'm interested to hear everybody's thoughts. Drop a comment below. I'll see you on my next review. Bye-bye.